Crypto Jim here, guys. Cryptohopper, can you really make money while you sleep? Of course you can. I just wanted to show you, guys who's never seen my videos, what Cryptohopper is capable of. And as you can see on my screen right now, I've sorted all my profits out over the last few years into order of magnitude. Okay, is that the right word? How big the profits are. So the biggest profits are at the top and the smallest profits are at the bottom. So I've scrolled all the way down to the bottom and now I'm scrolling all the way to the top fairly slowly so that you can see all the profits. You can even see the dates on them like such, you know. It's going back to 22, look, 21, 2021. Yeah, we're in 2024 now, so that's 3 years ago. And I was running the secret source. If you don't know what the secret source is, guys, it's a strategy that allows me to get around 1.05% per day on average, compounded. All right, and I'm just going to show you, how I went from $630 to $25,000 in the last bull run. All right, before the bear market struck, and before all the Binance FUD. And the FTX collapse and Terra Luna and all that stuff. And luckily I ended up getting most of my money out of Binance before all the FUD happened and put that onto cold storage and slowed down the bot and took things carefully, so I didn't want to be trading going long in a bear market basically. So basically, I went from $630 to $25,000, and it was all by running the secret sauce and compounding my profits. All right, as you can see, I just saw some really juicy ones. Now, because I've sorted this and there's so many hundreds of pages, it hasn't sorted them properly, but you can see some nice juicy ones there. All right, and these are the dollar amounts here. Alright, that's $19 there, that's $14 there. And some of them are really nice profits on big positions. Alright, so what I wanted to explain to you about the compounding is, if we take $1,000 and we get 1.05% profit in one day from that $1,000, then we would expect $10.50 profit back within 24 hours. Okay, and that is an average profit. Now don't get confused, guys, when you're looking at these here. You got 29.93% of that. This is not 1 day profit, guys. All right, this 29.93% is adding to the compounding effect on that initial $1,000. So what happens is you put $1,000 in the bot, you tell it the strategy, you let the bot start trading, and you want to be making 1.05% average, and that could come, that 1.05% on top of your $1,000 could come from, say, all of these trades combined, all right, to bring you that 1.05. Now these are large trades here, that's going to bring you more than 1.05, but I did say it's an average. All right, so on the average day, if you take 30 days profits and it comes to 35%, all right, if you divide that by 30, which is the 30 days, you're going to end up with about 1.16%. all right, let me just show you with my calculator. All right, so we've gone from $1,000, all right, and we've made 30% profit in 1 month. All right, so we're now at $1,300. Oops, go back. 1,300. All right, that's our $300 profit in that first month, because that's been making, let me just do this, 300 divided by 30, all right, equals 10. All right. So that's like $10 profit in one day, but we've made 30%. So let's go 30% divided by 30. It's obviously going to be 1, isn't it? All right, so that's like 1% a day. But what happens if we make 1.05% per day average? We end up with about 31.5% profit for the month. All right. So if you make 35% in 1 month from a trading bot, you're doing really well. Really well. All right. So let's take 35 and divide that by 30. And we end up with 1.16, like I said. Actually, it's nearly 1.17. All right. And that is possible. All right. But with my secret sauce, I'm getting an average of 1.05. And I'm always trying to tweak it so it gets a little bit more, experimenting with my own money, all right? And I have secret sauce settings available for anybody who gets Cryptohopper through my link. And you must qualify for the secret sauce. It's free, but you've got to get Cryptohopper through my link, all right? So I want to go on the compounding site, and I'm going to show you how Cryptohopper can really make you money while you sleep. All right, it really works. Can you start the bot today and by 24 hours time it hasn't made anything? Yeah, that can happen, because it depends on what Bitcoin and the cryptos are doing when you start the bot. Could be on a downtrend. All right, I recommend you ask me before you start the bot. All right, with the secret sauce. Any strategy that is going long on cryptos is going to do badly in a downtrend. All right, it's like trying to catch a falling knife. That's one of the terms used. So I'm going to show you how I turned that $630 into $25,000 by compounding it for almost 2 years, I think it was. I don't have specific dates. So let me bring up one of my favorite websites. In fact, 2 of my websites that are my favorites. Compound interest. Doesn't matter, it's called interest, called profit, doesn't matter, same difference. And there's the second one I found recently, actually, there. And the other one is compound daily. Alright, and in compound daily, I'm going to put in $630 and I'm going to see what that will bring me at 1.05% over 2 years. How many? Oh, 730, isn't it? 730 days in 2 years. I'm going to put that there, and we're going to calculate that, and it should bring us up to 129,000. Is that right? 1,290,171. Did I make that in the last bull run? No, I didn't, because of all the Binance FUD and taking money out. I had to pay bills, etc. All right. So that's possible with 1.05% from $630 in 2 years. All right. If you get even 10% of that, it's $129,000 from 630. That is easy. All right. But you've got to run the bot at 1.05% per day on average. Now, another thing is, what if I would have started with $630 over that's wrong, daily, with 1.05% daily over 2 years, and I was adding deposits of $500 per month at the end of every month. All right, let's see if adding $500 a month would make a big difference to this 1.2 million, 1.3 million almost. Yeah. So 1,290,171. What kind of profit would you start off with and end with? All right. So back to here. Oh, it's always doing this. I'll have to refresh it. When you click off this page, it puts an ad up. All right, $630, 1.05 daily, compounded for 2 years, depositing $500 at the end of every month. Calculate 1.29 million versus 1.69 million. Call it 1.7 million. So it's made, adding that $500 a month has made quite a big difference. It's made, like, how much? Calculator time, where are we? Put it on there. I'll just copy this number, paste it in the calculator there. Alright, and then subtract this number. Oops. Alright, it's this number. $408,000 difference. Just by adding that $500 every month and sticking to it for the 24 months. Very powerful is that extra 500. All right. Now, can we make even more? Well, we could. Now you've got to bear in mind, guys, things don't always go as smoothly as you planned. So it's better not to focus on this massive dollar amount and kind of focus on, if I can get 10% of that, I'd be really happy. All right. So what's the numbers if we put in $5,000 to begin with? All right, and we allow it no dollars per month on top. Compound interval should be daily. I made a mistake there, guys. I think I've screwed up on the last calculation there. All right, let me put the deposits in. 500 monthly. I don't know if this is that last one was correct. Sorry, 12 million. I'm sorry, guys. I made this mistake, but it's a mistake. It's a happy mistake. Look at that. It's not like 1.8 million or whatever it was before. It's 12 million. All right, and that's adding $500 a month. Oh, that's from 5,000. Silly me. Don't get too excited, guys. Calm down, calm down. All right, Jim, slow down. All right, I'm ready. All right, let's have a look. All right, 4 million. Now, if I can get 10% of that, $400,000 in 2 years, I'd be really pleased starting with $630 and adding $500 a month. I'd do that, wouldn't you? So let's have a look. So you can't do the adding $500 a month on this, but you can add subtracting. All right. So if you were, you could play with that and take out a specific amount per day. That would change things around a bit. But I really like this one because it shows you, this is the month, this is not the day. All right. And this one is the daily profits. All right. Starting with $630. Your first day is $6.62, and as you can see, it climbs up slightly every day because your principal amount is growing slightly every day. And remember, guys, this is an average. All right. Some days you can make more than 1.05. Some days you make less. Some days you make nothing. All right. But you never lose. All right. Because you're using DCA. You're not using any stop loss. All right. So you've got to be careful, guys. Not too many open positions. Each position cannot be too big. All right. If you've got $1,000 to trade with, you don't open a $500 position. You don't even open a $100 position. I would go for $12, $13, maybe $15 positions, and I would allow it to open between 10 and 15 positions. All right. What you want to do is basically, and this is a snippet from the secret sauce, guys. You want to take your $1,000, all right, and you want to divide it by at least 4. And that gives you 250. You want the bot to be allowed to use only $250 of your 1,000. And this is what I meant by these profits, guys. You know, don't get confused because you see that profit there and that profit there. These profits combined add to your profits to total that average 1.05. All right. And on some days, indeed, when you get big ones like this and you combine them, you might end up with, you know, you might be lucky. You might get, you know, 5% on your first day. It can happen. All right. So if I compound 5% for just one day, 5% of 630, $61 profit. Look, oh, sorry, $31 profit in one day. And you can get one day like that, and then you can get quiet days where you make 0. You know, like that. You might make 0 for 3 days. But that's okay, because that good day made up for that bad day, or those bad days. The good days make up for the bad days. Let me have a sip on my coffee, guys. Yummy. So, in my bot right now that I've refueled with US dollars, USDT, which, guys, another reminder for beginners and that, you don't put your money into Cryptohopper. You put your money on the exchange, all right, like Binance, and you give Cryptohopper some API keys from Binance that allows Cryptohopper to control the buying and selling, but not the withdrawing. It cannot withdraw, all right? So your money is safe, all right? Now, when you give it the API keys, it gives Cryptohopper permission to buy $10 of Bitcoin and then sell $10 of Bitcoin in a profit. Make sense? You are not putting your money itself into Cryptohopper. It doesn't work like that. All right? You put your money on the exchange. So if you've already got an exchange, all you need to do is get Cryptohopper and then get the API keys from the exchange, which is just some numbers you plug into a box in your Cryptohopper. Then Cryptohopper connects to your exchange like a partnership, yeah? It links hands, like an internet connection between two websites or something, you know? All right? And the Cryptohopper bot does its trading, and it buys Bitcoin, sells Bitcoin, and all the other altcoins, and that's how it goes. All right, so where was I? Your combined profits for one day. I mean, that's not typical every day, is it? You know, you can see the typical things here, look. You know, 3.04% of $102. So that was obviously a $100 trade, around $100, and it sold for 3%. So I got around $3 profit on a $100 trade. It's probably actually around $99 and something, and I got 3% profit on it. All right, which took it up to 102. All right, makes sense. So that $3 profit there on that single trade, and now you can have 10, 15, 20, 30. If it's really busy and everything's pumping like mad, you can get 40, 50 trades in one day. And they can be all small positions like this one. Yeah? They can be like this one. And that can get 3%. Well, that's only about 30 cents. All right? That was probably about $11. and it sold at 30 cents. It's got 30 cents on that. But you combine all these numbers together that it did in one day, all right, and it averages out with the secret sauce at 1.05%. Now, I've done this month after month after month in the last bull run, and it works like a treat. So that's one day, 30 days. How much will we end up with? It's going to be more than $30. There you go. Profit was $231. $861. So 630 plus 231 equals $861.86. That's a good month. Yeah, that's more than 30% per day. Sorry, per month. If we add 1% there, that would be your 30% over 30 days. But it's compounded. That's the magic bit, guys. It's compounded. Look at this. It's not making, what's 1% of 6.30? It's $6.30, isn't it? All right? It's not making exactly $6.30 every day. It is taking that first day of profit, 1%, and it's adding it to this 6.30 here to make $636.30. It's all there, guys. It's all there. All right? Now it's taking $636, but it's only using a quarter of it. Remember, you're not using all of your money. You're using 25% of it, maybe 20. All right? But with that 20 or 25% of your money, it is generating this profit on top of that and adding to it. And you keep like up to 80% of your money in reserve just in case there's a Bitcoin crash. And you can do the DCA. All right? So you're not being too greedy, but you're being just greedy enough to make that 1.05% compounded daily. And that is the key, guys. Secret Sauce shows you how to do it all. All the settings, all the signals, the full strategy, the template, the DCA levels, the trailing stop loss, everything is covered in multiple videos in the Secret Sauce. So back to this. If we can make $219 in 30 days, that turns $630 into $849.14. Now I know this will not accept decimals when I plug them in there. If I type in, let's do, this is month number 2, because we're at 849, all right? So 849 now turns into 1,144, and that's more profit than the previous month because it's compounding, guys. Get this? It's magic stuff. It's absolutely incredible stuff. Now, let me just show you something. What did Einstein supposedly say about compounding? If it's true, this is what he said. And my blooming internet has gone off just as I'm recording a video. I hope it comes back. But anyway, Einstein said, take it from me, that's what you can Google it. What did Einstein say about, is that reloading? What did Einstein say about compounding? And if you Google it, because you might have internet, Google it and see what Einstein said about compounding. He said compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. Those who understand it make money. Those who don't make money. All right? So, If I give you $1,000 and, all right, let's say if you give me $1,000 and I claim to you that I can give you $10.50 back in 24 hours, you'd probably say, well, how are you going to do that? You don't know what I'm doing with it. I just go away and do some magic, and then the next day I come back to you and say, there you go. There's $1,010.50. There you go. You would probably say to me, oh, that was cool. Oh, can we do it again? Yeah, all right then. Now I'm going to take from you $1,010.50, and I'm going to add another 1.05% to that total. And I'm only using a quarter of it. I'm taking that money from you. I'm splitting it into 4. I'm taking that quarter, which is about what, $252-ish, and I'm turning that. I'm making a profit on that is equal to 1.05% on top of that initial $1,010.50. All right, and I come back to you after the 48 hours. I say, there you go. Let me just put this. I don't know if it will calculate it because the internet's not working now. I don't think it will. 1.05. I'll put 365 in there. Will it calculate? It has worked. It has worked. Let me see. The internet's still not off, but it has worked. That's good. Cool. Alright, so if I did that, came to you every day, took your money, $1,000 to begin with, and added 1.05% to it every single day, you'd be jaw dropped, you'd be gobsmacked. You'd be like, how are you doing this? Well, I tell you, I'm doing it with this. This is what I'm doing. Yeah? I'm buying and selling cryptos, hopefully in quick succession, because you get better results if it happens quickly. Yeah? So once you get out of a trade, like let's say you got 3% on that one there, which is $104 after it finished trading. So that was probably around $100.50 or $101 that got turned into $104. It's 104 minus 3.1%. That is the total it started with. So if it's going to do that, and it does it quickly, which it might, all right, that gets that $104 back into your trading pool, so it can be used again for other trades. And the more quickly that happens, the better. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't always go quickly. Sometimes you can wait days because the market goes south after you've bought. But that's okay, because once it goes south enough, you can buy some more of that crypto. And I know that this here, $104, is a position that has had DCA done to it at least twice. All right, it might have started off as a $10 trade, and it might have got DCA'd at minus 15%, and then DCA'd again, and then DCA'd again. Might have been DCA'd 3 times. All right, and eventually it comes up into profit and it sells with trailing stop loss. Let's check if that internet's back. No, it's bloody annoying. Alright, so is there anything else we can do? Will this one work without the internet working? Alright, so now, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. In my bot now that I started on January the 10th, alright, I've got, actually I didn't have all of that. I had $800 on January the 10th, all right, and I set up the secret sauce with it, and I was running that for 61 days, guys. Counted the days, exactly 61 days, and I ended up with $2,420. All right, so if I go like that, 61 days there, let's see if I got more than 1.05%. I think I did. Yeah, I did, because I got 2,420. So if I'd have only done 1.05% per day over that 60 days, I would have made $712 profit. But I didn't. I made more than 1.05 because the averages were bigger, because it was particularly bullish. Yeah, what did Bitcoin do between, January 10th and now? And 60 days after. Let's have a look. How many days it was. So we go back up here. January 10th. Where is it? Wednesday, January the 10th. 1, 2, 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 5 weeks. 6 weeks. 7 weeks. 8 weeks. And 1 day. I think that's approximately the 7th of February. No, is that right? That can't be right. No, it can't. Back to January the 10th. Where are we? There we are. January 10th. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's what I did wrong. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. And the next day, call that 61 days. That's an approximate. So, in 8 weeks, I went from that $800 to $2,420. Now, what number have I got to type in? It wasn't 2%, so it was a little bit less than 2. Looking at this number here, I want this number to equal 2,420. So that's not enough. 1.8. Getting there. 1.85. Ooh. 1.82. See how this fraction of a percent is making quite a big difference. There, that's approximate, isn't it? So I made, in 61 days, an average of 1.83% for those 61 days, to bring my total from 800 to 2,400 fairly easily, because it was super bullish. I can't say you're going to get that every day, guys. I wish that was true. I wish you could, but it's not going to happen, guys, because some days when Bitcoin and crypto goes really bearish, sideways or down slowly, you're not getting anything. And you have to yawn and wait and sit on the edge of your seat and wait for positions to DCA and then recover. And they do recover in a bull market, you don't have to worry too much. Gets a bit boring. You might have a week or two of zeros. What's 0% of $800? Nothing. You're still sitting on $800. In fact, if your positions are in the red, as long as you didn't blooming panic sell, if your positions are in the red and it hasn't done any DCAs, or it has done DCAs, then that $800 can show up in your dashboard as $770. So it looks like you're down by $30 for a couple of weeks. But you've got your open positions, they're in the red, they're going to get DCA'd, they're going to come back up in profit, and because you did a DCA, the position sizes have become larger, and 3%, 4%, 5% on top of that position in profit makes a bigger dollar amount in the end, like these ones that I've showed you, the big ones. Where are they? You get the bigger ones. I just scroll up through my gazillions of pages of profits. Right, the top one there is 9.9396%. $243. So $243 minus 9, call it 10%, $24.30 was profit on that one single trade. Still no internet. I can't believe it. What the hell's going on? Alright, so can you see the potential here, guys? So now I'm going to take my 2,420. Actually, I tell a fib, actually. It's not 2,420 right now. It's actually gone down a bit. I think it's 2,300 and something because Bitcoin took a tank today, and that's normal. All right, so that brought me down a bit, but it'll recover. Yeah, so as Bitcoin recovers and comes back up, goes up again beyond its recent, very recent all-time high, 73,000 something, I'm going to have even more profits because it's DC8, and those profits will make up for today and maybe tomorrow and the next day of crappy profits or zero profits. All right, so let's work out 2,420 dollars at 1.05% per day. And remember that average we got earlier, 1.83. That's not going to happen all the time. I'm looking at an average. 2,420 daily, 2 years. Now, I'm assuming that's if the bull market lasts for 2 years. It might not. And adding $500 a month out of my pocket. You know, sell my granny. Sell my granny, get $500, you know. Month after, I don't know, sell the wife. Sell the wife. Sell my mother. Sell the kids. Sell the dog and the cat. Sell the fish. Everything. Sell everything. Sell the shirt off my back. Try and get $500 a month in there. Alright? Without taking anything out of the bot. Daily compound, 1.05, 2 years, 2,420. Now, I know I'm not going to make all of this, but I will be happy to make 10% of it. Really happy. I don't think it is going to work. It actually does need the internet, this website. Yeah, it does need the internet. And we don't have any. But this website here doesn't need the internet. It works like a calculator. So, 2,000. And now, obviously, this one, I cannot add $500 a month. 730 days. Calculate. I like this because it works when there's no internet, which is quite handy to know. What's that, 4 million? No. 49 million? Oh my god. I'm not going to make that. It's not possible. Something's going to happen along the way to prevent that from happening. You know, there's going to be a crash. There's going to be a recession. There's going to be bloody nuclear war. There's going to be something. Another pandemic. You know, Binance goes down. What else could happen? Crypto could get banned worldwide. An asteroid could hit the Earth. Something. There's a crash. A market crash. You know, 3 months from now, Bitcoin drops to $20,000, which, you know, if it did, awesome opportunity to buy, guys. Don't get too fearful when you do see these crashes, but see them as opportunities. Oh, no, no, no. What did I do here? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. That's more like it. 4,955,000. And like I said, everything I've just said now about things getting in the way and not happening, taking money out, you know, that's going to happen. You know, and I encourage that, actually. Don't leave too much money on the exchanges. When you get to a certain amount, start thinking about taking some out and just let the rest continue going, even if it means less profit in your compounding. All right. So 4.95 million. If I get 10% of that, 495,000, I'm happy, thank you. I'll put that in my pocket, big smile on my face, walk away, jumping up and down with joy, buy something nice for the family, buy a house, buy a car, whatever. And, if we get to the top of the next bull run, hopefully I'll get most of my money out in time, at the right time. All right, because I've been there and done that as well, guys. I've been caught with bags. I'm not immune to it. Now, 10% of that'll do for me. All right, so what I'm saying is, don't expect that kind of money. Keep your fingers crossed and get 10% of it. And be happy if you get more than 10% of that. Alright? Now, what you do, top of the next bull market. As long as you get out in time and you've got all your profits. Let's say you've got 495,000 profit and you started with 2,420 like I did just today. Alright? Actually, 2,300. And you get out in time. You keep your money in stable coins. Ride out the bear market. Right? Get to the bottom of the bear market. Look for signals that crypto's going to start taking off again from the bottom. Boom. You've got $495,000, which is 10% of this. All right? You take 10% out of that. So I'll just take these here. 495,577. All right. Next bull market, guys. Can you see what I'm saying, guys? Just leave it in for a year next time. All right, let's work this out. It's going to be staggering. Oh my God. Yeah? Can you imagine repeating this through several bull markets and bear markets, getting out at the right time, getting in at the right time, and just doing that? Right? Obviously, you're not going to take your whole 495,000 because inevitably you would have spent quite a lot of that. So let's say you're putting in only 20% of this, or maybe half of it. All right, let's say you only spend half of this. That's $500,000 there, guys. If you spend half of it and leave yourself 250,000, that's 25,000. Look what you end up with in the next bull market, providing you get out at the top of this bull market and you wait long enough to the bottom of the next bear market, then you get back in again and you compound that all the way up as well. Obviously, you're going to end up with massive profits. All right, look at that on day one. Day one, you've decided to put your 250 grand back in and you're getting 1.05% profit on it, and you've got $2,625 profit on the first day. Piece of piss. Easy. Alright? Look at that. 30 days. After 30 days, now you're making $3,500 per day. You're up to $342,000 from $250,000. That's nearly $100,000 between day one and day 30. Profit. Can you see the power of compounding, guys? Alright? Look, I'm going to leave this video here. You've seen my trade history. You've seen, a fraction of my trade history. You've seen some of the big ones. You've seen some of the small ones. You've seen my average 1.05. Look at that there. 6% on top of $800. That was a nice profit. I'm not going to work it out. You can get your calculator out yourself if you want. There's an $843 trade there. That was 6.4%. You know, it's a mixed bag. You get little trades, you get big trades. Big trades are usually little trades that have been DCA'd a couple of times. Alright, $13 there, 6.3%. Can you see, guys? There's my results. I cannot make this up. I'm scrolling up and down randomly. There you go. Let me just shill my secret sauce. If you want free access, free to my secret sauce settings, all you have to do is get Cryptohopper through my link, and I'll share all my settings with you. Gold dust. I'm sharing with you for free. And you don't pay any extra for it. If you were going to get Cryptohopper anyway, don't just go through, you know, a random link or go direct to the website, because you won't get anything. Go through my link. I'll get a tiny commission, and it is tiny, and you will get the free secret sauce. You're scratching my back. If I can get $2 in commission from your Cryptohopper plan every month, that's nothing, and it's not costing you anything. And I can build that up. If I can get like 100 people in, and I'm getting $2 from them each, that's like $200, and I can take that $200 and I can add that to my Cryptohopper and compound that. Magic stuff, guys. Alright, so free access, secret sauce, link below, first link in the description. Use coupon code, if it's still working, Jim Cryptohopper, for a discount on your first subscription. Alright, so if you get it for a month, you'll get a discount on that month. Now, I'm not sure if it works on a yearly plan, and I wouldn't recommend getting the yearly plan straight away anyway. Get a month first, see that it works, get the secret sauce tweaked and tuned, and, you know, get Jim's help. Once you see it working, if you want to go yearly, up to you. I don't blame you for wanting to save the money on the yearly plan, because you save a couple of months. But I don't know, here's the thing I don't know. Does Jim Cryptohopper work on a yearly plan? I'm not sure at all. You can try it. You can try it. You get back to me and tell me, hey Jim, I got Cryptohopper through your link. I got the yearly plan of Hero plan for a yearly plan, and I used your coupon code, Jim Cryptohopper, all caps, and it gave me a discount. That would be cool. That would be cool. Because it'd be a hefty discount, because I think the discount is at least 10%, guys. Alright, so you save by going yearly, and you save even more by adding that coupon code when you go through my link. No brainer. Alright? Now, guys, lots and lots, about half of people actually that do come to me on Skype. Hi Jim, can I have your secret sauce because I've already got Cryptohopper through somebody else's link? Well, I don't mind giving you the secret sauce, but you're going to have to do something for me. You're going to have to send me $100 in USDT to my Binance USDT wallet. Alright? Or let your 1 month plan expire and re-sign up for Cryptohopper through my link. I don't mind which choice you take, guys. I'll take a couple of dollars per month because it's recurring, it's every month. And if you're a member of Cryptohopper for life, that $2 a month or $3 a month or whatever plan you get, that small commission can equal more than $100. But I'm happy to give the secret sauce away for a one-off $100 in USDT. You can do that if you want, it's up to you. And you get the same help. Alright? You get all the secret sauce and my help on Skype. Now, you got two options. If you already have Cryptohopper account, because you didn't know me, you didn't see my channel, you didn't see anybody's channel about Cryptohopper, and, you know, or maybe you've got a plan already and you signed up through somebody else's link and they're not helping you whatsoever. I can pretty much guarantee nobody else is doing what I'm doing. They're not helping you, you're asking them questions and they're not answering you. You know, it happens. I didn't get help with Cryptohopper. I figured it out all myself, guys. Right? So you've got two options. Let your plan expire if it's a monthly plan. Clear your cookies, use my link, and resubscribe, which I've spelt wrong there, guys. I know. Resubscribe to Cryptohopper, but use a different email. And it works even better if you use a completely different device. Because that way, Cryptohopper will not see any cookies on that new device. And if you use a different email, it won't recognize you. Cryptohopper will see you as a brand new customer, because you are a brand new customer. Yeah, it's like buying 2 cars from the same showroom. You're still a brand new customer when you buy that second car. Alright, do you get me? So, you've got 2 options. So I've made it really easy for you guys. If you want to see an average daily profit of 1.05% on your Cryptohopper, and I've tested it for years, mate. I've tested it for years. Doesn't work in a bear market. You've got to change your strategy then, and I'm working on that. Alright, for the next bear market, I want a strategy that's going to work as crypto dips down and down and down. Maybe a shorting strategy, alright? So, anyway, that's another matter. If you want that secret sauce, you have got to click that link, and you have got to make sure that, you know, it is my link and my referral ID shows up in the URL just briefly, about 1 or 2 seconds, and then it disappears. That's normal. And you enter 15412 in the box when you sign up for your account, where you put your email in. Right, there's a little box, it says referral ID. Make sure 15412 is in that box. And you've got to pay for a plan to get the secret sauce. There's none of this, oh, I'm using the free trial, can I have the secret? No. Come on, guys. Come on. I've had that as well. People expecting me to give the secret sauce away for completely free. They want to do the trial, and then they want to disappear with my secret sauce. No. Not having that. No. Bang, out of order. Alright? So, 2 options, guys, if you've already got Cryptohopper. And I don't mind which option you choose. You know, slight preference for option 1. But if you want to send me $100 in USDT. And guys, signing up for Cryptohopper again after you've already had a plan is dead easy. It's not like all you have to do is recreate your API keys. You don't have to move your money off Binance or anything like that, or any other exchange. Alright? Easy peasy. We'll get you set up. I can have you set up in about an hour with the secret sauce. Oh, alright, yeah, it's going to take longer than an hour because you're watching the videos that I've created, and they're more than an hour long combined, you know. So I go into detail on each setting. So, enough sales pitch, guys. Enough sales pitch. If you want that secret sauce, get it through my link. Jim Cryptohopper is the coupon code. Remember, guys, 1.05% is actually, you know, it's doable with the right strategy. And remember the power of compounding. Get stuck in, guys. Get stuck in. I'll see you again in the secret sauce, or in my next video that I upload to YouTube. Hopefully my internet hasn't. Bloody annoying. So I'm not even going to be able to upload this video that you're watching now until my internet comes back. So I hope it comes back quickly. Alright, so right now I'm just going to render this video. It's 55 minutes in, and I'll see you again in the next video. Let's bring on Bertie Bot. Bertie, put that down. Put it down. Come on, you're on. Come on. Alright, he's here. There he is. He's dead cute, is Bertie. See you again.